getting my popcorn ready.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Count it, good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here is Young. The 9-foot shot. And off the glass. That one's good. Young's got his second bucket.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Now here is Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Young. Pass to Herter. And here is Capella. Lopez covering. Shot clock at 6. Collins kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Young from the arc. The offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Young. Feeds to Lopez. And Capella sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Williams. Outside Bogdanovic. And there's the pass to Gallinari. And here is Williams. For the 3. Lopez grabs the board. Holiday against Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Capella. Here's the break. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez right side. A fader. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 6 points.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. He dishes it to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. The three-pointer, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Good on the bucket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lays it up off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about.
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. 5 to shoot. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And they're pushing it up. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. DiVincenzo against Gallinari. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Outside Collins. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it's Gallinari missing. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Portis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here is Young, guarded closer. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Gallinari. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young with the steal. Here's Snell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. From outside the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Young looking around. Snell from outside. That one no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Finished off the break. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And a deep 3 from Young. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 4. To the middle. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. There's 1:34 left in the first half. To the wing on the left. Forbes the pass to Portis. Banked in off the glass. Portis has got his second basket.
That was physical D. but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Young drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Portis finds DiVincenzo. Middleton left side. And they pick up 2.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
34 seconds left in the first half. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta making some changes. Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Williams scanning the floor. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a close game so far through the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Collins passes to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. But they recover it. Down low. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself, playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Collins. To stop the run. Middleton can't get it to go. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now Williams. In the corner, Snell with it. Puts up a three. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bucks trail. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the dunk by Giannis.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Holiday against Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside Williams. Gallinari outside. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Giannis pushing it up. No one. Oh!
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Three-pointer, Snell, and no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday with it. He's got 6. Kicks it to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lopez with the steal. The kick out to Holiday. It's tipped. Taken away by Williams.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Giannis inside.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Bobby Portis, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And Forbes kicks to Middleton to take the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Hill throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Atlanta, John Collins. He's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Collins with the drive.
Nice recognition. Collins sees the lane and does not hesitate.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Up top, DiVincenzo. Portis trying to free himself. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young pass to Collins. His three-pointers off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Capella with the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Bucks trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Not the flashiest guy most of the time. Holiday prefers to just get down to business, especially when the game is tight.
And Young kicks to Collins. The 9-foot shot. And yes, it's good. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Holiday goes in to the paint. Lopez. It counts. And the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
That one drops for him.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Holiday against Young. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Young. And 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's good.
just settling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Here's Giannis. Ooh, offline.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 52. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shots good from Young.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. That's a look at our setting tonight. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. It's Solomon to Tacumbo for the finish, and Giannis throws it down.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Now, here is Irving. And here's Harden for 3. Lopez grabs the board. 11 feet away. That one wide left. And here are the Nets. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And here is DiVincenzo following Jeff Green's three. Outside, Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Harden. 4 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been the consummate pro. Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Inside. Green taking his time here. On the wing, Harris. Harden left side. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Irving can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
He gets it in there.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Harris outside. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lopez, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. He dishes it to Jordan. Over Lopez. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Here's Holiday. 1:03 left in the first. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Releases. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Irving against DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Forbes. Picked his pocket. Back to Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got 5.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 1. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Brown out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Chiozza in at the two-guard spot.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. It's stolen by Brown, and there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harden surveying the D. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Six to shoot. From downtown. From deep. Chiozza, no good.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Harden dishes to Brown. Passes it to Aldridge. Here's Claxton. Antetokounmpo defending. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Harden against Holiday. Pass to Chiozza. Shoots. And that one goes long.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Brown outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Portis. Softly drops in the floater. Portis has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
The pass to Harden. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Here's Nwora. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nets trail by 3. Harden with it. Passes it to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Nets passing it around. And here's Harris from the arc. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Nets. Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Outside Griffin. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. There's the 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Here's Perry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Irving kicks to Harden. Back to Irving. Irving double team. There's the pass to Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Connaughton. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Irving passes to Harris. Lobs it up for Jordan. The shot misses. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the middle. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Kicks it out to Giannis. Connaughton passes to Holiday. For 3, Middleton.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Harden, no good. Milwaukee leading by 7. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got 5 now.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
No problems knocking that one down.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Middleton against Harris. To the inside. And that's dunked by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Griffin finds Harris. Jordan with it. Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Nets trail by 11. Passes it to Jordan. Back to Harris. Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Over Middleton. They grab their own miss. Jordan. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Harden against Middleton. There's the triple. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. The tray. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Middleton for 3. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets trail by 11. Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for James Harden.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Now the pass to Connaughton. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bucks leading by 11. Middleton for 3. Griffin grabs the board.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Got it off in time. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Luwawu. Brown out there with Tyler Johnson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. Bucks leading by 8. Here is Forbes. Mora, the pass to Portis. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Now DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Back to DiVincenzo. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Luwabu's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him up.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Irving can't get it to go.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
For three, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. From deep. That shot, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Irving finds Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee the other way now. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Bucks leading by 14. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Anastas Antetokounmpo, Jordan and Nwora, Pat Connaughton.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
Tonight they did a great job.
Oh, my
wow.
goodness.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Here is Forbes. Lets it go with a three. Jordan with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here we go, one-on-one. He lobs it up, hammers the alley-oop through.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Irving looking over the floor. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Here is Forbes. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Curry. For 3, Harris. From downtown. The shot by Curry, no good. Middleton outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Curry. First quarter, just over a minute played. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Now here's Giannis. And Holiday has it in the corner. Bucks passing it around. Here's Middleton. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going out to steal.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Now, here's Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss. Pass to Curry. The dish to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Holiday against Curry. Holiday attacking. And it's sent back by Howard. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
1:14 left to play in the first. Fords the pass to Portis. And stolen by Scott. And here they come. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
And here is DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Several teams changing it up here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here's Maxey. Passes to Korkmaz. And here is Green. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Will it go? And DiVincenzo puts it in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Now, here's Maxey. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Offline from the top of the key.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that.
I know if I put the work in, maybe 10 years.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Here's Reed. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bucks trail by 3. DiVincenzo with it. Over to the wing. Here's Nwora. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. It's a tie ball game.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Maxey passes to Reed. To the left side wing. And here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here is Forbes. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Right side, Portis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thybulle, the pass to Howard. Here's Milton. Curry, wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Curry. Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Holiday. Right wing. Inside. Got a piece of it. Lopez passes to Nwora. A second chance effort, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
Look, I love to see more of this for Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
Curry kicks to Thybulle. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
1:12 left now here in the second. Holiday against Curry. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Rocket 6 to the wing right side. Here's Connaughton. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Howard finds Harris. Back to Howard. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Holiday, here we go. Lopez passes to Holiday. Lopez, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Lopez has got 8 points.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Outside Curry. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the... And that's going to do...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Simmons is out there with Howard. Then there's Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. Middleton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Simmons on the wing. Let's go. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dwight Howard. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Simmons against Middleton. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Now he's improving from distance. Now that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature.
Oh, wow!
Nice! The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Outside Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And good that time. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Outside Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Holiday with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The drive by Giannis. And it goes down 2 points. Giannis has got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Simmons passes to Harris. Offensive rebound. Green. The feed to Howard. Yes, that goes in. He's got 16.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Middleton looking it over. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Bryn Forbes comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry.
What intensity on the glass from Portis, a junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. And he gets the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Morrow. And the miss. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Philadelphia. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Portis. And the layup falls.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. On the wing, Milton. Right side, Scott. Shoots over Portis. And he overshot that one, missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Milton with it. Picked up by Portis. Milton kicks to Scott. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Milton. Defended by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And stolen by Simmons. Outside, Scott, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. The kick out to Scott. Clock at 4. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. And that one, good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Great D that time from Curry. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
You better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Giannis up top. Guarded by Simmons. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Curry. High post Howard. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry on the wing. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. DiVincenzo against Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
And stolen by Thybulle. Now the 76ers on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Howard.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. No good from Howard. DiVincenzo with it. He kicks to Middleton. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him. Less options, but keeping not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Herter. Lays it up and banks it in. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. It'll be different tonight. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Young looking around. Pass to Capella for three. Young's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Holiday the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Young against DiVincenzo. Young's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Lopez. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Young dishes to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Capella goes in. Again, the Hawks score.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Holiday against Young, and it's Herter, top of the key. There's the feed to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call for the Hawks. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dishes it to Forbes. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Capella with the bucket. 1:09 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Portis. No good that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the layup's good off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Lays it up off the glass.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
He's guarded by Williams. And Capella sends it back. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. We've got... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about Luke.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Okongwu. Tony Snell is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact, and if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And it's in there.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Bucks trail. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Holiday's got 6.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
And here's Young. The pass to Huerter. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. The rebound by the Bucks. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Young against Holiday. A nice shot by Young.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Young against Holiday. Passes it to Portis. That one misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. That misses off the backboard. The Bucks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Holiday. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Here's Young. The rebound by Holiday. Milwaukee in the lead. For three, Middleton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Snell finds Collins. Back to Snell for the three. The rebound by Holiday.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Connaughton. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Outside Williams. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
That one good for two.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
DiVincenzo with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With one on the clock. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Holiday goes in, shakes him, rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Now Middleton. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Not going to go that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside Collins. Up top Capella. Pass to Herter. And it's all evened up. Herter's got his second basket of the game.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And Young kicks to Hunter for the lead. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's DiVincenzo. Can't connect from short range.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah. Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in. Oh, what a finish!
Goodness. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Outside Williams. 1:52 left to play in the third. Gallinari finds Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of cut. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Williams up on top, defended by DiVincenzo. Atlanta again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And that'll be 2 for... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
– 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Holiday against Young. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gallinari's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
For 3, Middleton. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young with no one around. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Herder passes to Young. Shot from free throw range. Here's Capella. Down low, another shot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Holiday, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Holiday finds Portis. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Milwaukee making a switch here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Young against DiVincenzo. Young passes to Herder. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And that one drops.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The Hawks leading. Young outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
To the middle, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Here is Forbes, defended by Young. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one. Indeed by Bogdanovic. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo against Williams. Looking to end his cold spell. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. He dishes it to Capella. The kick out to Williams. Back to Capella. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. A shot by Williams, no good. Lopez left side. Here's Giannis. It's good!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is off. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the and a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2. Now here is Holiday. It's Giannis with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeff Green picks one up.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And here's Harden for 3. That shot missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Over Harden. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. That one falls.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one tricked you into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
They get it back. On offense, here are the Bucks. They trail by 1. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lopez right side. Basket counts.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
On the wing, Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lopez with the steal. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good
of a look.
A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Hey, Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that part.
Now, here's Portis. Pass to Tucker. Now Middleton. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 4-point game. And there it is for him.
Great size and great balance for a big man. Aldridge does a superb job of finishing through the contact.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Irving kicks to Brown. Harden scanning the floor. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 5 points so far.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Middleton. The three. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Poked away. Stolen by Harden. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving with it. Down low. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 1. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Noura in at the small forward. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Portis, the shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, Irving with it. Basket, good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost, and when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable Papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Left side, Griffin. Rebounded by the Bucks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the shot goes in. Claxton's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Harris from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Harden against Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Harden with the drive from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. The 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the... And that'll do.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harden finds Green. Nobody near Irving. And Green is right there. And it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Holiday against Harden. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the open look.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Harden can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Green. And then for Milwaukee, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 9.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for James Harden. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
To the left wing. Portis against Aldridge. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And that one, good. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Aldridge left side. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Let's keep it alive. Nets passing it around. Brown the pass to Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. They get it again, and it's Aldridge on the follow. And the Nets lead by 5.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
Passes to Connaughton. Inside, 9 feet out, and another basket for Milwaukee.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brown outside. The pass to Griffin. Outside Irving. Count it. Irving's got 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 8.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Here's Luwawu. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Luwawu's got his second bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your...
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets up 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. The shot's good from Griffin.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here's DiVincenzo, and there's the feed to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Nets leading by 5. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Griffin passes to Harden. The putback. Feeds it to Aldridge. Left side, Jordan. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Griffin's shot is off. Bucks trail by 5, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Harden's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton to tie it up. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Irving drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Holiday against Harden. It's Irving, top of the key. Back to Harden. And he converts the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Bucks passing it around. Middleton looking it over. He gets that one.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Outside Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
It's weird to say it, but the sheer length of Giannis can put the defense in a really bad position. So hard to defend without fouling.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Irving from long range. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
On the wing, Harris, defended by Middleton. It's up a three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
32 seconds left in the game. Loads it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. It's in!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. everyone. Greetings from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Harris. And it's Curry in at point guard. Now here is Holiday. Middleton for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Now here's Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Thybulle kicks to Harris. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here we go, one-on-one. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Lopez inside, guarded by Harris. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. Middleton drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Back to Simmons. Makes it off the glass.
He puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Middleton looking it over. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Tries from 16. Rebounded by Howard.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the shot goes down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's Simmons. Right side Curry. Pass to Thybulle. He kicks it to Howard. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Curry. Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. The pass to Howard. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Lopez. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Here is Forbes. Launches a three. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots the three. Scott can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 10. For three, Middleton. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And it's good for two. Simmons got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here is Forbes. Left side, Portis. Back to Forbes. No one near him. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Giannis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Oh, first a defender who can guard at any...
And so it's Milwaukee, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
They're governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Read out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Pass to Giannis. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Portis. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Milton. Drops in the layup for 2. Milton's got his first basket. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Kick out to Giannis. Tries again. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got 5.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Pass to Harris. Curry kicks to Harris. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Dwight Howard.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Holiday looking over the floor. 2 points. That one goes. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Curry. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Howard, and another shot. It's tipped. From past the arc. But they'll get another chance. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Thibault, the pass to Howard. All alone. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thibault's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
There's the pass to Portis. Holiday against Curry. There's the lob to Portis. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mora. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 13. Passes it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Holiday, the pass to Portis. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Mora can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's tipped out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
And the 76ers with some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Middleton can't get it to go. Howard kicks to Curry. Over Holiday. Misses off the right iron. Middleton inside the... Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
Better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
To the inside. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Harris. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Holiday. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And stolen by Simmons. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Outside, Simmons. Great D that time from Middleton.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Back to Holiday. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Taken away by Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lopez. Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Holiday goes in. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Over Harris. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. The 76ers trail by 9. And the pass to Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Maxey's got his second bucket.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
1:03 left to play in the third. Simmons passes to Scott. Giannis against Simmons. Passes to Milton. Out to the right wing. Maxey. No good from outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Pass to Connaughton. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 11-point game. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's Connaughton missing. Here's Simmons. And he makes that one. Simmons got 16 points.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the floor.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Reed. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Maxey passes to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Here is Forbes. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Scott. And too long on the shot.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Milwaukee with the ball. Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. Beyond the arc. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 9. Stolen. Fast break, Milwaukee. Fires for 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maxey. Reed controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That's good from Simmons.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard. He passed the ball, moved the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Outside Holiday. Now the dish to Giannis. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. .141 left in the fourth. And Simmons kicks to Harris. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Holiday. Middleton right side. Jacks up a 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by Howard. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 7. Oh!
demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Holiday with it. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 4. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Curry fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That three off the mark. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
And Milwaukee has possession. They have a 9-point lead. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so the Bucks take the win. And in the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.